What's up guys, this is GameRager95 here, and welcome to the 5th episode of Career Mode. So Atletico Madrid have their first league match of the season, and it's against Levante. Now, as you can see, the team out there, we put Casemiro and Van Ginkel in, and Sterling and Adrian and Oliver Torres are all starting as well. We are playing Falcao. We got him back into the squad alongside the new signing Luis Muriel. Our defence is a completely new back three involving, I think it's Joel Matip, Kurt Zuma and Rafael Varane, and our keeper for the moment is Thibaut Courtois, who's on loan from Chelsea. Now, as you can see, they go straight on the attack, and the pullback is volleyed in amazingly by Obafemi Martins, who joined Levante from the Russian league, from Rubin Kazan, I think. But anyway, here you can see Juan Fran gets a booking there for that. And a bit later on, we get a chance, we get into the box, and Raheem Sterling gets a debut league goal for me, which is great. I mean, we'll see how the other strikers do, but for now, having that versatility with our wingers being able to get chances to score is really what's quite pleasing to see. Here, Sterling again loses it and then fights back, gets the ball back. He's surprisingly strong here, and he's being pulled back by Juan Fran. Now, Juan Fran was just booked. I showed you the clip of him getting his first booking, and he gets a second yellow card, and that's a red card to him. So it's now 11 against 10, and we really need to come out and do something quite special here. And we take a shot on goal, it's saved, another one, it's saved, and finally it goes in, but it was offside. And I couldn't believe my unluckiness there, because it was the keeper who put him offside rather than any of the defenders or midfielders or something like that. The ball goes here towards Van Ginkel, and he wins it for me in the last few minutes of the match, I think. So that was great. I think that's how it ended. Yeah, it ended 2-1 there to me. So good result, good start to the season, a win no matter what the score. It's the most important thing is to get the 3 points, and I think the team played actually quite well in that match, so it was good to see two debutants getting goals. Worryingly, neither Falcao nor Muriel scored in that match, but I think they're building good partnership together, allowing the other players to come forward, and yeah, you can see some of the other results there. Barcelona won their match and some other things. But here I'm looking for a right winger because I need to push Adrian into the middle and I need someone who can play out wide. So I look at Labiad, Lamela, Muniain, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ola John, a left midfielder, Julian Draxler, another left midfielder, and Lucas Ocampos, who's a 17-year-old, or 18 now maybe. But we just look through this list and we get told by Arsenal that they are willing to accept I think a 9 million offer for Oxlade-Chamberlain. I can't really read it, to be honest, on the screen, but we give it an offer and we go through with it. And then a couple of days later we get some other stuff from Lucas Ocampos. They say no. Ola John is a no. Muniain, we get chances we can bid on him, and same with Eric Lamela, but no one else really. And Julian Draxler. So we put in the bids that they wanted us to put in for these players, and those three, I was looking at this point to see, well, I could put Raheem Sterling out wide right and have these guys on the left. So that was an option, or we just go with Lamela, who's already a right winger. I think they converted him from centre forward at the start of the game, but he's a right winger now, 20 years old, 79, and most importantly, 5-star skills. I am in career mode. It's not necessarily as important as it is, say, in Ultimate Team, but it's still nice to have that 5-star skills. The good news is all of our offers get accepted, so we go straight in, try to get a deal with Oxlade-Chamberlain, get a deal with Julian Draxler with regards to contracts, and I think I'm going for 4 years with almost all of my contracts, because 3 years, after 2 seasons time, you'll need to update it. You'll need to update their contract, and I expect them to grow much more in that period. So I like to go for 4 years. By that time, they're almost reaching their peak as well. But yeah, so that's I think the list was Lamela. You had Ocampos, Draxler, and Muniain. So one of those 4 is going to join my club. The other 3 will not. Oxlade-Chamberlain rejected my contract though, but Lamela accepted, Draxler accepted, and yeah, and Muniain accepted. Now, I had a tough decision because I think ultimately it goes down to it being Muniain and Lamela, and I decided to get rid of Muniain and get rid of Julian Draxler as well. So Lamela has joined my club simply because he was a naturalized right winger rather than anything. I clicked stall there, but I can tell you now that I do end up, as you can see here, rejecting, unfortunately, Muniain. And with that being said, though, we had a match coming up, I think. Next match is against Athletic Bilbao, as you can see. But, yeah, so you'll see that in the next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. That's the end of the episode. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and, yeah, see you next time. Peace.